Well, hello guys, welcome back. My psychotic aunt called me and threatened to call the cops if I didn't call her back. Long story short, Loki now has a new toy. Oh yes, I am not kidding. This woman calls me up after playing Ding Dong Ditch with me all the time, and they called and they had left those messages. I told you I wasn't calling them back, so she threatens to call the police on me if I don't call her back. And she's damn psycho enough to do it, excuse my language. So I called her back. And then, because she needs to know all my damn business, excuse my language, long story short, she got to find out about my internet. And they like to crap all over your life, so of course I was stupid and wrong with what I had, and she won't listen to things because, I don't like to say this about people, but they're fairly stupid people. They are fairly stupid people. You couldn't explain the internet to them with a flowchart. Basically, what she's insisting is cheaper is Dinky Doodle Tinker Toy internet. And the easiest way to explain this is it's a difference between eating ramen all month and eating nothing but ramen and eating steak all month and eating nothing but steak. And you kind of have to eat steak because you're going to die without the protein. Now, you could not explain that to her. Legally, in a lot of states, you get in a lot of serious trouble if you're running a business, which I am, being on YouTube, and you try to get by on regular internet. I don't know if it's a legal thing in this state, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm covering my tuchus, and I need the speed. And I have the absolute cheapest package, and on the only committing, provider, it's actually double what I'm paying now. So she's talking over tuchus, as usual. But screaming about it and telling me how I don't know anything, and how I don't need this anyhow. Because she doesn't need it, and I don't deserve it, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, I gave them to Loki. Because I said they're not coming back in my life. I'm not putting up with this horse crap. They aren't coming back into my life. I've had enough. I said, I don't care what you do. And he knew I'd had it. Because I said, they pull this crap all the time. They're psychotic. They've tried to get people institutionalized in our family that they didn't like. Because they didn't like how they were living their life. So therefore they must be crazy. Bunch of damn psychos is what they are. So, I handed them over to Loki. And I did various amounts of magic. Nothing, maleficent. I'm not that kind of person, but it's like, if you start shit, it'll finish it. So, I'm fine. I'm protected. And I know that was a lot of cursing for me, but my family tends to bring that out in me, because they bring out the, I won't hit you because you're elder, and I'm not going to verbally abuse you because you're an elder, but you just pulled enough. You pulled enough. You threatened to call the cops on me because I'm avoiding your emotional abuse. And I'm avoiding all the taunts they like to do about how I'll be homeless and how I'm stupid and how I don't deserve anything. No, that ain't gonna work. So I gave him to Loki. I'm like, I don't care what you do to him. I am past the point of not caring. You go as chaotic as you want to go, and you have all your fun, and God's bless you, and take whoever you want with you, and go have a party. Pinata, Loki, pinata! So yeah. Lokeans aren't obliged to be abused. I don't think anyone of any religion is obliged to be abused, as some people will take their religion and say, you have to take abuse from me because we're of this religion. No, Loki is like, we ain't having that. And now, the rabbits make sense. The rabbits make a lot of sense, because I was looking up rabbits today, and it turns out rabbits will fight you. Rabbits will stand their ground, and they will be respected. They can't help their small size, but they will fight. Yeah, they will run at times. They would rather avoid conflict like I would. I would rather be away from them and avoid conflict. I will run the other way if I see them. But if you corner a rabbit, they will fight back. And I couldn't fight back on my own. I wasn't going to scream and swear at her, or she would have called the cops. And she would have tried to have me put in some kind of nut house. But I will fight back by going to Loki. And you notice, I did not put a curse on her. I did not light a black candle and use blood and start chanting and, you know, calling up demons. I just said, I'm done. You know, your will be done, Loki. You do what you want. So, and I did things to protect myself, and I was talking to Papa Ogu, and I'm like, I've had enough shit. I've just had enough. I'm ready to blow my top, but I will not do anything, you know, malicious, because I'm not that kind of person. But I needed to get the rage out. Because I was really angry. I was like, how dare you, you know, call me up and you pull this? And they're just psychotic. There are a lot of people walking around that frankly could use to be in a mental institution because they're psychotic on a daily basis. I don't know where they thought they would get with this. Even if they had called the cops and the cops had showed up and I said, look, they're verbally abusive assholes. That's why I won't have anything to do with them. I'm fine. What could the cops do? The cops could call it a nuisance call and tell them not to call back, but I still did not want to go through that drama. I did not want to see the police. I have nothing against cops if you are one, but it's like, I really don't need the police knocking down my door. Lately, we've been seeing a lot of stuff go on with swatting, and I'm like, I don't need that happening to me. Do you know that's illegal to do that? To make a false call? You know, I should have let her do it. I should have let her do it and get her ass arrested. Again, I apologize for the profanity. But yeah, Loki does not want us to go through abuse. He does not want us to go through the drama of people attacking us. He doesn't want us to go through the drama of people being cruel and emotionally abusive. Sometimes we can't avoid them. Sometimes we can't. But I told Loki, I said, I just can't stand it. I'm not going to go through this again. I'm self-sufficient, and I think it's driving them up the wall because I get my own groceries. I haven't asked them to get me to the food bank, and I'm never going to ask them. I don't ask them to take me to doctor's visits. I don't ask them for shit. Excuse my language. And I think it's driving them nuts, and they're trying to figure a way to worm their way back into my life so they can manipulate me emotionally, you know, and emotionally abuse me, and micromanage my life. And I'm not having that shit. I'm just waiting for round 2. I'm waiting for round 2 because I know they're not done. But I put it in Loki's hands. And I think Lysanta's like, oh boy. But yeah. And again, we don't attack people with magic. We don't, you know, well, if you want to, that's your lookout, but we don't attack people. I didn't do this. This wasn't some kind of heavy-duty attack spell. This is defensive magic. This is, I've had enough of your shit. You start it, you're going to get it back. And you're going to get interest because I'm a generous person. So that's what I've done. It's protection magic. It's, you know, you're screwing around with me, and I told you to stop, and you won't go away. So, no, I'm protecting myself. And that's the difference between our God and their God. We go to our God and we say, they won't go away. And Loki goes, really? How very interesting. I think I need to go visiting. I'll be back. You watch Netflix or something. I'll be back. So I will see you guys later. I'm okay. I apologize for the swears. I do, but that's much better than I was doing about 15 minutes ago when I made the first video. So, the drama continues. The little drama llamas. Remember how I've told you about drama llamas? The little drama llamas had to stand up and sing their drama song. And now they're going to be sorry. And it's like, you brought this on yourself. All I wanted was to be left alone. That's all I wanted. They couldn't even get that right. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.